My boy Dax up in Canada.
Ice on my neck. Count up a check. Ice on my neck. Count up a check. Ice on my neck, that's incoming. I'm a pretty boy, I'm stunning. Super speed Sonic, I'm running. Super speed Sonic, I'm running. Call me Big Papa, I'm Sonic. I spot the dick when she want it. I'm a bad boy, make loving. I'm a bad boy, make loving. Hey, good pussy sound like pasta. I got young dick, call the pastor. She got good brain, she a master. Lil' Einstein, bitch, I'm a blaster. I can go slow or go faster. If I bust quick, that's a bastard. Young Bollywood, get cashed up, get rich quick, big bag, yeah, I'm cashed up. Ice on my neck, that's incoming. I'm a pretty boy, I'm stunning. Super speed Sonic, I'm running. Super speed Sonic, I'm running. Call me Big Papa, I'm Sonic. I spot the dick when she want it. I'm a bad boy, make loving. I'm a bad boy, make loving.
I'm a bad boy like Puffy, sucking on my neck like Buffy. I'm a British, but I had to go duppy. Fall asleep in that pussy like a cubby. 90s pimp, 2000 pimp, Mercedes drip, CLS. They just guessing, I ain't convinced. She got a peach on her, but she ain't a princess. Whoa, used to be a hot boy, but I'm straight gorgeous now. Whoa, if you wanna see me, you gon' have to book an appointment now. Whoa, baby, call me stone cold, cause I'm so stunning. Yeah. Whoa, I smell like fresh cookies at the oven, make some money.
Ice on my neck, that's incoming. I'm a pretty boy, I'm stunning. Super speed Sonic, I'm running. Super speed Sonic, I'm running. Call me Big Papa, I'm Sonic. I spot the dick when she want it. I'm a bad boy, make loving. I'm a bad boy, make loving.
I feel kind of fly, standing next to you. Baby girl, how do I look in my do-rag? Would you tell me the truth? Stay with me and love me through the night. Endlessly, I'ma keep on all my chains when I'm making love to you. Hold me close and let me squeeze you tight through the night. But baby girl, how do I look in my do-rag? Would you tell me the truth? Do you like my do-whip? Watch me go zoom, zoom. Baby girl, how do I look in my do-rag? Would you tie the trees? Stay with me and love me through the night. Endlessly, I just wanna know how you feel. Tell me, am I doing it right? I may be covered in cat hair, but I still smell good. Baby, let me know, how do I look in my do-rag? Don't lie to me, let me rock you all night long. I'm tryna impress you, girl. Let me know, how do I look in my do-rag? I'm tryna get intimate. Let me love you like you've never been before, baby. You don't have to like my video games or my comic books, but baby girl, how do I look in my do-rag? Did I tie it right? Did you wear that dress just for me? Cause I'm tryna smash, baby girl, I'ma smash in my do-rag. Cause it's only right. Do you like the way my ice drips in the light? Baby girl, do you like me in my do-rag? Let me know. Would you let me know? Let me know, girl. Let's make love until we fall asleep. I like the way you feel next to me.
Okay. Hopefully the music isn't too loud or anything. But yeah. Hello everyone. It's like a little mini party. I don't know why I'm so nervous. I streamed before, but I'm always nervous. So yeah. Hopefully I can get some progress. And thank you, Mia Bingy. I always want my streams to be like a little, I don't know, easygoing. Yeah, I hope you guys can hear me. Just let me know if I'm talking too low, or if the music is too loud. I like mic because I just love hearing the swish of the fucking tablet. That's why I like having my mic on. I don't really talk a lot, but if you have questions, I can answer them a lot easier when I'm like have the mic on than anything. Oh, thank you. Soft metalheads. I like to think of them as metalheads. I guess they are considered like soft metalheads. I think I like Ted's body language. I don't know if I'll change it. Oh, I said your name right! Yay! Mia Bingy, right? I think. I really like names, so I try my best to pronounce them. Because people always say my name wrong, so I know how you feel if people always say your name wrong. You know what? Let me look up people driving. Go out. You know what? I'm gonna give him a big wheel because I like it when cars have really obnoxious like big wheel steering wheels. So let's give him that. And let me just there we go. Not too much, but is that everyone call me? Yeah, sometimes I know I have one of my best friends. She asks people to shorten her last name because she's just like, I don't want to hear people fuck it up. And I'm like, oh, I feel you. So. Yeah, funky van. I love Volkswagens because this is the car that they drive, like the van. But I'm like, it's kind of ugly. So I spruced it up a little bit. I pimped it out. Alright, I'm getting distracted now. I'm distracting myself because I'm scared. Alright, no fear. I always wanted to drive a van, but I'm scared of driving, so I guess it's never happened. Oh, he's on Devil's Advocate, dude. That movie's been haunting me. I keep hearing about it, but I'm assuming it's on Netflix. That's what I was gonna do today, but I ended up streaming. I really want to watch The Devil's Advocate because I have such a crush on Keanu. I try not to fall too hard, but he's a decent guy. You know? I'm glad I come to mind when you see Keanu stuff. The Spotify username? Oh, this is just my YouTube. My favorites. I mean my likes. I should. I don't like using Spotify because it like. I don't know. Maybe it's my. I have a little PTSD from my old laptop, but laptop. Is it a laptop? Yeah, my old computers and laptops. They used to We went through a lot of computers for some reason. I guess because they were cheap, but. Yeah, part of the problems was that they couldn't run like so many programs, and now I have this thing about having heavy programs running. Like I don't know. I do whatever I can to not have too many like programs running. So that's why I don't use Spotify usually. But I do have a Spotify. I'll link it. One moment. Let me see. I'll link you guys to my. 1 second. Sorry. I'm gonna link you to my which playlist? The one I am most proud of is my Guys Being Dudes Riverdale playlist. So I'll send you that, and then you can click my username from there. Bing. There you go. I've been on Keanu. Yo, Keanu, man, he's in so many interesting movies. The best one that I've watched so far is called Johnny Mnemonic. That's a good one. I like to imagine they're driving like to this song. They're like 50. Hi JJ this Artt. Hello. I really wish I didn't stop doing Riverdale because I used to be really good at drawing. Not really good, but it used to come easier to me to draw like older guys. Now I'm like totally lame. I'm nerfing myself. It's really flying in the wind. I usually don't like songs like these, like contemporary, like call it faux hip hop, but I like this one a lot. Especially this part, and I'm so pissed. It's so fucking short. It's a crime. People who make short songs should be fined, I think. So before we even get to the faces, we refine the faces, it's very important for me to get the body language. So if I get the body language, I can picture the faces a lot easier. Easier? Yeah. Yes, I do. That's what that swish swish that sound is. If you hear it, I hope you hear it because it's my favorite thing. But yeah, I use an XP pen, 15.6 Pro, Artist Pro, whatever it's called. Let's What's your favorite movie genre? Horror, of course. I love horror. I'm just a sucker for terror and blood. Even though, like, I don't draw enough horror stuff. I love exploring that, but I don't do enough of it, so that's something I'd like to explore more. But I love horror. Second favorite genre is horror and romance together. I don't see that too often, so. Which is a shame, because horror and romance, those are like I think they belong together. What's your favorite genres? Share with the chat, go ahead. I'm trying to get this a fucking thing. That looks like a Google. Yeah. Horror movie recommendations. Oh, you like horror too, Neil B? Man, horror is like I just love it. But horror movie recommendations. Oh man, now I'm stuck. Yeah, horror comedies are great. I agree. Able. Damn, now I'm trying to think about her. Oh, Suspiria, the original 1970s. I highly recommend that. It's a great horror film. Like just visually alone, it's like amazing. Oh, and coming of age. Oh, my sister loves coming of age films. She would like. I would personally, if I were to pick a movie, I would pick horror, but I do like coming of age too. My sister, she would watch like a bunch, and I'd just be like, "What are you watching?" And she's like, "Oh, this movie about a guy who's getting over an addiction." And I'm like, "Damn, that's really cool." So I like coming of age too. Fried green. Why does that sound familiar? Fried green tomatoes. Hold on. One moment. I have to look it up. Fried green tomatoes. What the? It feels kind of good. It looks like Little Women, but with like older ladies. You have like a Little Women vibe to it. It sounds really good. It sounds like a Polish dish. Where was I? Oh. Yes, I love this. I really like this motion. Well, yeah, you guys can feel free to recommend me some movies or each other some movies. I could use some new movies to watch. Damn, now that I'm using this brush, I kind of wish I used this instead. Whatever. Damn, it's just done. Can I hear that I'm jealous of how to eat fried worms? What? Is that a movie too? How to eat fried worms? It's a really good movie. Is that a coming of age? Right? You were the one that said coming of... Yeah, no. Is it a coming of age? I might watch it. If it's anything like it has Little Women vibes, but it also has mermaids vibes, which I love that movie a lot. You know what I almost forgot? The fucking... Well, besides the fingers. Actually, you know what? I fucked this up. I almost forgot his bracelets. If I forget that, I have to throw away this whole thing. That's so important. Hold on. Dazed. I haven't seen Dazed and Confused actually. That's that movie where they like paddle those poor freshman kids. I'm actually not into is it raunchy? I don't really like raunchy, like teen stuff. Makes me very uncomfortable. Or is it college? I don't know. Oh, hi, Crystalia. It was a Disney movie. I don't think I ever saw it though. Now, yeah, it was a Disney movie. I almost want to watch, like, look at it, like a commercial. But I can't look at it now, because if I look at the commercial now, I'm gonna get distracted. Because I love, one of my favorite pastimes is just watching commercials. Like old ones specifically. How deep was it? I think it was. Oh, it's not a Disney movie? Aw, man. I planted a false memory in my head. Blummer. But I do remember this film. The name of it. 10 Things. Oh yeah, 10 Things I Hate About You. You know, that's a movie I have to watch again because it's been a while since I've seen it. I know my sister and I like to joke about like the scene where she cries when she reads the poem. I don't know, it's like an inside joke, but but I kind of like when I watch stuff like that, I'm like, damn, I wish I had like a hot guy. Like I know like these films are unrealistic, but it's like, man, there's just something about like a brooding woman and then a guy who's like in love with her. I'm a sucker for that. So every song you hear right now, just imagine like them driving to the music. Yes. Wait, how old are you guys? You guys remember this? This is like all over like the radio. This one is dirty though. I didn't know it was this dirty. This shit went so hard. It still goes hard. Oh, Undercover Brother! Another movie that I didn't fucking like fully watch. I think I got to the part where they like play NSYNC and they try and like plant all these like white visions in his head. Like it was like it was like Clockwork Orange-esque, right? It was like a bunch of like white culture they're like implanting in his brain. It was funny. I didn't get to finish it. I'm really bad at finishing movies. Why does his hands feel so strange? I studied hands like all week and I feel like I've learned nothing. Oh shit, wrong brush. Yeah, this is the most important part of this drawing. The bracelets. That's so cute that they added it again. I could cry. Does Keanu have old hands? Like these ones are too young looking. My least favorite line is "slip my Peter inside your folder." That is so nasty. Well, it goes through this thing. This is the last song you hear before you like pass out. I think his hand's fine. Alright. We got. Wait, where am I? How do I approach this? Ska. I have a love-hate relationship with this genre. What's your favorite music genres? I think mine is damn. I don't think I can choose. I do like disco a lot, but maybe synth or new wave. I like the new wave. That's what I'm looking for. I'm with it. Exactly. I need those like late 90s, early 2000s really cheesy club music. What it comes from being that. I'm never gonna listen to that song the same. Goldfish Brain. That'd be a cool band name, Goldfish Brain. That's good taste. That is not Goldfish Brain. Ooh, funk. Yes. Man, what would we do without funk? You know what? Next time I should install the there's this thing where you can request music and it plays it for you. I'm gonna do that because like I'm always looking for new songs. And next time I will try and add that. Damn, this is cruising, right? Ooh. You know what? I need to pull up my old piano drawing. I mean, a TED drawing. I need a crutch. This song was really fun to sing on Rock Band. Shit. Makin. Oops. Okay. What is that thing on his nose? Oh no. Oh, it's fine. Oh shit. Bug. No, I'm not in the mood for this song. There we go. I do love that song, but sometimes you're in the mood for something a little lighter. And now comes the hard part, which is getting the face. And I know I said I'm not talkative. Now I'm being talkative because I'm trying to avoid drawing his face. No. But I think I can do it. I did yoga, so if I do yoga, I can do anything. Yeah. This is crazy ass fucking. Yo, Rock Band's so fun. They still sell it. I highly recommend. Oh god, hold on. Hold on. Give me a second. Hold on just a second. Like that on forgot that guy's name. I gotta tend to the cat outside and see what's wrong with him. Thank you, Hendrix. I'm back. Hold on. Yeah, Neil gets a little lonely, I think. So, you know. I'm a sucker for him. I just gotta tend to him every time he cries. Let's see. What started my piano kick? I think it was my sister. Yeah, she was always the boy crazy. My elder sister, she was the boy crazy guy. She loved Backstreet Boys, so she's always like getting me into like these guys and stuff. And some guys I never heard of, but she started watching piano movies. And she's like, he's so cute, isn't he? I'm like, yeah, but my sister is normal with her crushes. You know, she's and Mike. And Mike. No. Well, yeah, so I would watch movies with her, and then, you know, that's how we'd bond. And then I eventually just started liking piano on my own, because when I like things, I latch onto it in a very semi-unhealthy way. I don't want to say it's super unhealthy, but it's a little unhealthy. Sorry, it's my mom. If you hear anyone speaking. Your cat is down. You're drawing Kandinsky? Hold on. One moment. Right. Hold on. I'm drawing Kandinsky. I'm so happy. It was all the reason why we were because no, not the TikTok. I was like, that TikTok guy, I don't know how I feel about him. I've seen so many people refer to it, like, oh, Kandinsky looks like him, and I'm like, oh, I don't know how I feel about that. This is funny though. And he's kind of sexy, but he has no like, I don't know. Does he shave his chest hair? Oh man, I prefer the videos where he's not like trying so hard to be sexy. But it's just weird that like even down to the clown makeup. Oh wait, shit. Is my mic on? Yeah, okay. And even down to the clown makeup, like it's weird. It's very weird. Very odd coincidence. I swear to God, I didn't know who that guy was. Scout Tonic. Alright, Let's try our best. Actually, you know what? The eyes are fine. I think it's the nose I have to fix. It's like so hairless. I like chest hair too. Yeah, Team Jesus. That's I want to take a picture because it's based off of a shirt that my other sister, my second oldest sister, she wore it at some, I don't know, some event because one of her friends, she's like super Christian, so she had this shirt called Team Jesus. And I'm like, oh, that's a cool shirt. And then I wore it to work one day, but I have like this rainbow thing, and I layered it with that, and I'm like, oh my god, this is a cool outfit that I would love Kadinsky to wear. So yeah, it's based off that. So I'd like to actually take a picture of the actual fit. Funky, very funky guy. I'm glad you guys like Kadinsky. I put a lot of love into him. He's heavily, and I mean heavily based off of I think you know him, Keanu from Ted from the first movie specifically. I'm very specific about that. Ooh, sorry. Bit of a hiccup / burp. Yeah, currently, since I don't think any of you will remember, but I'm working on a video with Kadinsky, and it's not like a video, like a, what it is, basically, I have to voice him, so that's gonna be really fun, but really hard, so I have to like watch a bunch of like Keanu, specifically very young Keanu or Ted videos to try and get his cadence, so that's gonna be fun. I really like this one too. Yes, I do like this. What's your favorite movie? Oh my god, Jeepers Creepers, yes. Because I love horror movies, so he's so good at horror. He's honestly an underrated actor. Like, Crush aside, like he's so good. He's so good at comedy. And I feel like comedy is a very underrated genre. It's like, man, anyone can fucking like make themselves puke for a movie and shit. And that's bogus to me. I really like comedy because I think it's a very hard genre to act in. And is there even an Oscar for comedy? I don't know. I'm digressing, but yeah, I like Justin Long, and Jeepers Creepers is my favorite movie with him in it. You know, unfortunately the director is a terrible person, which details I'd like to not get into, but yeah, but Justin Long is just so damn cute in that movie. Wait, are you guys all adults? Just to double check. Quickly. Put your names in your ages in the chat so I don't say anything like inappropriate. Meanwhile, while I wait, I'm gonna try and fucking get this man's hand right. And 24. Oh, thank God. Okay. I know there's more of you in here. I feel kind of. I'm not that much older, but I feel kind of old. He's 25. Right in the middle. And sometimes, like, I can say things and I'm like, ooh, I forget some people, at least on Instagram, who follow me are not adults. And I'm like, oh, I gotta be careful how I speak. Because it sucks because, you know, you're like, I'm not, when I say, like, you like to cater to adults, it's not like, you know, sexy stuff. It's just like, you know, oh, 18. No, don't get an OnlyFans. It's your fix me. You know, it was, I had a guy tell me that I should make an OnlyFans for Kadinsky. And I'm like, man, I don't know about all that. He'd probably do it to feed his cat or something. Damn, 18. When was I 18? Like this hand, I'm not understanding it. My friend's time. So I don't know. I think his OnlyFans would be very tame. He'd probably like, cause this is what I thought OnlyFans was just like, this is only for fans and you just pay for like normal content. Apparently it's for fucking like not safe for work stuff. So. I just saw that. You do extra clown tricks and stuff. You know who's like underrated but also overrated? Fucking Timothy Chamlet. I found out he knows how to juggle. That's really attractive. So, just thought I'd let you guys know. Oh my god. The steering wheel's killing me. You know what? Something looks so off of this. Oh. There we go. Nope. Alright, I'll fix that later. Let's just get this man's in the head. Italian shoebook. I hear yes. Oh, this is on 50/50? Yeah, it's called 50/50. I'll just link it. It doesn't even say like who the band name is. Like I say, my playlist, but that's good. Yeah, it's so good. I love songs like this. I just wish it was like they had like a 10-minute version. Songs like this, like these, I feel like should like be really long. You know what I forgot? Smile Lives. Yes. I hope when I'm like 56 that I look like this. Not exactly like Keanu, obviously, but like, I don't know. Like, he doesn't look young. I don't know if people say he looks like he doesn't look like he's, well, I think does actually look kind of young, but he doesn't look like he's 30. Like, he still looks old. He looks hot and old. That's what I want. I don't want to look like I'm 20 at 56. I want to look hot and old. Oops. Crazy eyes. His face. I'm a gentle 100 dicks. Oh yeah, go ahead. You can come leave as you feel. You gotta see. You're on Instagram, right? You have to tag me in it when you post it. I have to see it. Gotta see the Kadinsky family. I'm so excited. You gotta reference your own stuff. Hi, Rhett. I was hoping to get through. Really? Damn, good luck on your paper. I fucking hate writing papers, man. I'm glad the vibe's helping. I like it when people in the chat like talk to each other and stuff. It's nice. I enjoy your vibes too, guys. You guys are really chill. And I'm using Clip Studio Paint X. But X isn't necessary. You don't need to get X. I just got it because why? Oh yeah, because I'm doing this video again that I mentioned. This animation-ish, not animation, but like partly animated. And the X one lets you have as many frames as you want. So I really wanted those frames. Music. Thanks. Yeah, I just happen to have the chillest music right now. But sometimes I have a little bit of some intense stuff. Yeah, I think that was just fun. Oops. Where do you find screen tones? I actually like this one. I got it from someone on Twitter. Wait. Oh. Yeah, on Twitter, someone just like sent a bunch of like screen tones. I can find it real quick. Give me 1 second to find it. Anything to not have to face the fact that I'm having trouble drawing his face. Little cad. His face is big. Alright, let's see. I don't think it's too far in my Twitter. Yeah, I tweet a lot. Correctly, it was just around here it is. I almost gave up. Okay. Right here. These screen tones are the best. Hey, yeah. Alright, Rhett. Let's get some doodling out there. Right, here's the link. Really great screen tone brushes. I love them. I never thought I'd like using screen tones, but they're really fun. What time? Hendrix, if you're tired, you can leave. You don't gotta stay with us. If you want to, that'd be cool. Sleep is very important, but I'm not your mom, so you can do whatever you want. How does one... Four a.m. Holy moly. Oh yeah, that happens sometimes. Damn, I hope you ate some breakfast at least. Very late as hell. Ooh, arm short. There is Maybe back a little bit. I'm sorry if you hear people. It's my wretched neighbors. Fucking hate them. It's that quarantine schedule, man. Holding folds, man. Fuck. It's good enough. Yeah, I just linked it. Bing. There it is. Yeah, if you click the link, it should show you like if you have Clip Studio Paint, if you click it, it'll take you right to the thing. You just download it. Also, I think you should do it if you want to dye your hair. Toots. In my uneducated opinion, yes. I think it's an educated opinion. Nope. There we go. Yes. Yeah. Oh no. Yeah, exactly. Like, if you're really scared about it, you could start with I don't know, maybe I guess a less offensive color. Well, it's just purple, right? I have a lot of respect for people who live in states like that. Major respect. I don't know if I could do that, but another criminally short song. Oh, never mind. Oh, it's the purple one. Really? Damn. Really, you don't see the link? Let me try one more time. It's weird. Let me try clicking it. Oh, you gotta copy it. It's weird. It doesn't send as a link. It just sends as like a thingy. Oh, yeah, I'm bold. Let me. Maybe if I send it as a photo. Nope. Sorry, we keep saying links. Yeah, I haven't heard YOLO in forever. What happened to those good people? Oh, it's not bad, I think. Oh no, we blue pen. Damn, they got you just for being vegetarian? Honestly, I think vegetarians, like, when it comes to, like, certain cuisines, they definitely get it right, because I'm, like, obsessed with veggie burgers. So sorry about your pen. It sucks. It's too whatever, it's fine. Just leave it. We'll just move on to Bill. It looks huge. It's massive. Me? Complex food? Yes, of course I use references. Sometimes I don't. Like, when I'm like really like, yeah, go ahead. When I'm like really like, oh, I can feel this, like I really feel like I feel the picture already in my head. I can see it so clearly. I usually don't use it, but sometimes like I'm like for this, like I didn't use a reference, but then I would go back and see references and check, you know, why does this look so awkward and try and fix that. But for this, I feel like I'm gonna have to go back tomorrow because something is bothering me about it. Is it this? What is this? Yeah, references, they're cool, man. You know, use them, love them. Aww. Thank you. Glad you asked about poses. That's when I don't want to spoil anything, but you know, I'm gonna make something that's gonna explain like how I usually go about learning poses or putting life to them. And I agree, Hendrix. There's a lot of nice feminine people here. Aww. You guys are so cute. What a fitting song too. Ah yes, 80s J-pop. Fuck yeah. Alright, on to this guy. How? My cook hot tub was a little hot. Whoa. Where did it go? Oh, okay. There it is. These designs are so cute. I'm obsessed with them. Yo, something about Ted's fucking bothering me. I can't put my finger on it. I need to see what is it about. You guys ever have that? Well, you guys have that problem where you like you're like, yeah, you draw something, you're like, yes, this feels so good, and after you're like, fuck, something's wrong. You don't know what it is. Maybe it. Come on. I'm just gonna have to, yeah. Oh! I'll take it. And there's this. I think his head's too big. Oh! It's all coming together. Sort of. You know what? We're just gonna cheat. Just gonna cover that up in here. Why not? I'm not gonna go to jail for not drawing that, so it's fine. Yeah, I try to flip the image and then I'm like, something still feels weird. And then it's like, this is why I could never be an artist like in the, I hate to say olden days, but yeah, the olden days. Everything I do not see. Oh, you know, there was an artist that once said, they were just like, hey, just don't flip the canvas. And I'm like, what? And the artist was, I wasn't talking to them, but that's what I thought. And then the artist said, like, basically, you know, you don't have to flip the canvas. Who cares? And that changed my life a lot. Like, it does look weird, but sometimes there's a little charm to that. At least I think so. Let's see if we can get some fun hair shapes out of this. Aha! Yes, that's the shape. That's the shape I want. Okay. Some nice flyaways. Yeah, sometimes I just redraw it too. And you know what? Sometimes when you redraw it, you draw it faster and it looks way better. Ah, plastic glove. I still love that song. Oh, Rhett, you're a portrait artist? Major respect. That shit is freaking hard. But it's fun. This song reminds me a lot of Bill and Ted. I don't know why. Oh, that's, for lack of a better word, excellent. I love this. I love to leave Ted alone, but I can't stop. Yeah. Drop your Instagram names. I think most of you guys are from Instagram, I think. Gigantic good looking. They're doing an IG live. I'm trying to get quiet. That means I'm like really focusing, but I think you guys are keeping each other company, so. But I hope people come too. sounds like it's gonna be fun. I could never do IG live though. Oof. Like, I don't know. I'm very nervous about IG live, so I'm very brave. Also, if people don't come, don't worry about it. 99% of my streams, people usually don't come. It's so rare that I have even more than 3 people in this stream. I don't know how, but I thank you guys a lot for coming, and people who I've seen before, thank you for coming again, because I did not expect people to come. That's a good one, man. I gotta stretch. Hey, Jim. Oh, so everyone here's an artist. Exciting. Makes me feel like I'm in my old job again. Oh, sketchbook tour. Cool. Oh, okay. That's a lot easier, actually. No. Está en mic. Pero yo estaba en mic. Eso puede verte. No. O-G. I'm gonna mute it.
Never surrender to the doubts that cloud your mind. Never retreat from who you are. No, love is the magic that you carry on and on and on and on. Know what you're fighting for. Hold on to the vision in your eyes. Keep the fire burning bright. Got to make them realize. Only with this power can you rise.
us. I trust you'll come back for us someday. Oh, you know it's not the end. We'll fall in love again, 'cause we were built in dreams of gold. Just saving for us, and it may not be today.
Yeah.
True love will find a way. Just save a space for me. Oh, and I know you've moved on. She will never love you. Oh,
Digital
I won't dance it so low.
digital coloring can be a pretty intimidating at first.
When I see you,
If you don't mind me butting in the conversation, but I know
just saving
I had no idea what I was doing at first when I did digital coloring, and
for us.
I remember I used to be like, "Ugh, this is like," after a while I was just like, man, I know how to digitally color, but it's kind of hard and boring, and it still feels sterile. And then I realized, wait a minute, my art doesn't have to look digitally colored, so, and it's so much more fun to like mimic like traditional rather than just like, well, at least for me it is. I know some people, they like the digital look, and I'm like, that's cool. This one's just like in the face, man. Why is this so hard? Yeah, it's all about, because I know, redundant, but just gotta practice. But practice in a way that like, it's fun. Like, don't just like, just you don't like just sit down and study colors and then you're like, ugh. Like, I always like to do screenshot studies. Those are really fun to do, and you learn something. So I recommend that. Oops. Ooh. Head shrink. love traditional art. I don't know where the fuck I would be without that shrinking, control, what do you call that? That select tool. Saved my life so many times. Oh, thank you. I know you're talking about me. I don't want to be like, thanks, and you're talking about someone else. Thank you. I want to play that song again because I really like this cover. Puts me in a happy place. I mean, I never thought I looked like. Oh, thanks. Thank you, Panda and Hendrix. Do you guys listen to the Ninja Sex Party? I don't, but this cover is really good. Actually, usually my feelings on like Game Grumps and all that are like, yeah, but I have to confess, I think what's his name? Danny's kind of cute. He's kind of has my type look, and I hate it. But that's between you and me, guys. I don't really like the original songs, but their covers are pretty good. If you like 80s covers, they're pretty fun. I'm just gonna give a little lip. Does he have lips? Yes. I feel like he looks too young. Oh, thank you, Panda. I'm so happy. I think I say it's calm. That's why I like watching art streams. Usually they're pretty chill. What I don't get is how people stream with a webcam out. That's crazy. It looked terrible when I'm drawing. Yeah, his voice is pretty good. Sometimes I don't like his voice, but it sounds so good in this like cover. Don't forget, this is called When You Were Mine by Ninja Sex Party. The original is by Prince, which is also really good. I'll link it. There you go. I probably shouldn't link my, I think my playlist is private, so you might not see it. It's not anything bad, it's just me. Please tell me his hair is receding. Ah, not as fun when their hair is not receding. I'm gonna make it recede anyway, not too much. I can't believe fucking Bill was easier to draw than fucking Ted. Oh. Unbelievable. They also covered this song, which I think is also a good cover. Fix myself up in here. I'm so glad that Alex Winter never got his girl leg straightened. It makes me so happy. So many people with curly hair in Hollywood, they get their hair straightened, and it makes me so fucking mad. And that's why he still looks hot. I like it. Oh, big dog. I wish I knew to buy roller skates. Whoa. Nice. It's slightly bigger. I think I would have to make it back in. Set a little bigger. One of them looks hot. I don't usually go to eBay for everything, and I have roller skates, but I can't guarantee high quality. You're gonna pursue art? Ooh. Am I gonna pursue art as a career? That's a good question. Man, that's hard because I've gone back and forth with it for so long. I honestly don't know. I think for me, like I would love this is what I would want. I don't know if it's realistic, but what I would want to do is just draw whatever I want, like I am now, and only have to do one commission a year, and that would like back me up for the whole like year, like one commission. That's like my dream. Or more realistically, maybe I don't know, maybe get into streaming more and move to Twitch. But I don't know. I don't like the idea of working. Like what I'm doing now, it's hard, and it's like, damn, this is hard. And I'm like, even I would think, like, damn, I don't want to work on this because I'm not gonna be good at it. But this is fun though. It's fun work. And if I could get paid like enough to like support me and my family, that would be epic. But I can't see myself doing like anything. Like, well, maybe working at a library or like with pets or animals. Yeah, if the job I have currently, because I work with kids, if that job paid me more than 10 an hour, I'd be set. But it's fucking 10 an hour. No one treats aftercare workers with respect, you know. Right though? Man, I don't dream of careers, man. I just dream of leisure. And yeah, a lot of rich people only get to have leisure. And we'll save the class talk for another stream. Because I get really into like, don't even get me started on like stuff like that. Man. Oh, I forgot the most important part of this shirt. I had a Patreon, but keeping up with it was so hard because I think I get like this what's that thing that where people feel like the imposter syndrome. I get like imposter syndrome where I'm like, who wants to pay $5 a month to like fucking just see stuff that they could just see on Instagram? I don't know. I have to really think about like what I'm going to put out each month, because then it's like I send out stuff each month, and I consider myself a very lazy person, very selfish when it comes to like my time. So, but I guess I just got to think about what's gonna be kind of a pain, but not so much of a pain that I don't mind doing it to make money. Personally, I think what I really would like to do is do photography as a job because I took a photography class. I don't mind doing photography as a job, you know, because it's like it's not easy. No way is it easy, but it's something I don't mind doing, and then supporting my art career. Yeah. Oh, you quit your after school program job? Why? The same reason why I quit my first one. Oh, my first job. Trash. Cool. The animals act. Oh, art. Oh, I thought I said act. I'm blind. Wow. Very inspirational dreams. I think you should rep. I think you should do both. You can do both. It just depends which one, or do you want to spend, you know, more time on, I guess. I'm a big believer in why not both, you know? Fuck it. You got one life, you know? One might say I am a hedonist, but I don't know. I feel like sometimes when I talk I sound like a hedonist, but I guess I am. I don't know. My goal is to seek so much seek pleasure to that point, but you know, I just don't want people to suffer. You know, I don't want you guys to feel like you gotta pick one thing and whatever for the rest of your life. That's a garbage. Just do whatever you can. A very relevant song. I'm glad you feel the same way, Jim. So I ever told my mom that, man, she wouldn't be like, what the fuck are you talking about? She just read the normal way. I always put an EY. Oh, the friendship bracelets. Ooh. Bill dresses like it's like 2010 again. All those fucking bracelets. Marvelous. Yes. Bill, you're doing amazing, sweetie. As for flicking this one, we need work. Rework. Just in case. Just in case I really regret it. We're just gonna just in case. Okay. And here. Oh. Whatever. Okay. I always like to pack an extra copy just in case. Yeah, go ahead. Good night, Hendrix. Thank you for coming. Yeah, because I'm going to be here for a little bit. I'm going to stream probably until like 1:30. So I don't keep you guys up too late. But yeah, thanks for coming. Feel free to come anytime. This guy is such an underrated artist. Oh, I have. Yes, I do have a Kofi. Should probably use that more. I know I used to do like little sketchy commissions when I like was hungry. It helped a lot, but yeah, I feel like Kofi is like Patreon, but without the commitment. So I should probably play with that more. Oops. Do you guys use Kofi? I know a lot of people use it. Maybe I use Kofi. I don't know. I've always wanted to use like Kofi or something for like not safe for work stuff. Maybe I'll do like a fake OnlyFans thing for Kaczynski. I think that'll be so fun. Yeah, maybe someone like pays for like something that they want to see, and then that'd be kind of fun. You should open a Kofi. It's no commitments. That's why I like it. And then when you know, yeah, for doodles. That's usually what it's for. Yeah, if you guys need extra money or something, I'd highly recommend Kofi. OC OnlyFans. That would be so fun. And you like draw like they'd pay for you to draw like your OC with their OC. I think Kaczynski would mind being used a little bit. He'd be chill. I actually like this, the motion in this one a lot better. But will I like the face? That is that's the important part. Damn, I don't hate this now. No, I really kiss the body though. The motionless one's so much better, but the face is so bad. Give me your head. Not Valentine. Let's work with it. So much better.
Be this close.
am on Clip Studio. It's become my go-to program. And I'm using my own homemade brushes if you guys are interested in them. They're only $1. It's like 7 of them, all for $1. So yeah, a little stuff from, but yeah. This program like slaps. I love it. It's made making comics so much faster. This Photoshop, oh my god, it's such a nightmare. This Ted is like, this is having the time of life. Thank you. This one's my favorite. Because it's kind of unpredictable. I like the unpredictability of what you call it, traditional art. So I try to mimic it as much as I can. Oh, there it is. Yeah. You never know when the line's just gonna. This Ted looks like he's having like a midlife crisis. He's totally like, you know, cruising like in like a Corvette or a Corvette. That was fine. Oh, you should do gem. Use it. Ugh, definitely use it. I wasn't comfy with the simple layout. Oh, I use Fire Alpaca. Oh my god. Yeah, the interface of Clip Studio is like super overwhelming at first. I hated it at first, like, because Photoshop is very, the way I use Photoshop is the interface. I like the least amount of like shit around it as possible. But yeah, my Photoshop was very simple, and then I moved to Clip Studio. I'm like, what's all this extra shit? I don't like it. And eventually I'm like, hey, this is actually pretty useful. And I still like to think my space is pretty clean, except when I'm doing stuff like this, I have to have my references. But yeah, you get used to it, right? Like, you know, when you work traditionally, you just have your paper. Everything else is like as far as fuck away from your art as it needs to be. But with like digital art, is like, look at all these docs and this and that. But yeah, the sooner you do it, the better. Guess what? It's gonna be a little frustrating at first, but it is worth it. Hi, Samira. Samira, like the ring Samira? It's a cool name. Let's show you a little finesse. Look how much more energy this one has compared to this one. Yes. Crazy what doing some drawings does to you. Aw, thank you, Samara. I was thinking when I switched to iPad. Oh yeah, ugh. I don't even know how people use Clip on the iPad. That shit is like a sandwich. It's too much. Too much in such a small space. You have tips for line art on the program? Depends on Omar. What's the problem? Is it like do you feel like the pen pressure's off? Is it yeah, just let me know what's the exact issue you have with the line art, and maybe I can help. I know my issue when I started using it was the what's that thingy? I'm spacing out. the stabilizer. I hate stabilizer. It fucking it really felt like really chunky. Like, let me see if I could quickly. Alright, so usually every clip studio, a lot of people like the stabilizer. It's great for some people, but for me, I could find it. I'm a little tired of it. Okay. People like the stabilizer. It's nice to have it like this, but I didn't like it because it just, you probably can't notice it, but it kind of has this like chunkiness to it. I hate it. I like having no hindrance when I draw at all. So for me, that was the big issue for me, and I turned off all the stabilizers for my brushes because I just felt like it was a lot easier without it. But yes, it was the fray. Yes. The fray. I don't know what happened to them. But yeah, more. Sorry if I went off like on a tangent, but yeah, depends what your issue is with the liner. So if it's that, I suggest turning off the stabilizer. I know it helps me too. It's just so weird for me, but I want. Oh, you want sharp line art? Sharp line art. Sharp line art. Like manga sharp line art or manga. That always depends on the brushes. Like, oops. Ah, fuck, I hate when that happened. Okay. I guess it depends on, like, I think if you draw with your wrist, usually, like, for, say you're drawing, like, in cool anime character, I guess. Instead of doing something like this, you just do sharper, sharper lines. Usually the longer and less strokes you have, the sharper your line art can look. But it also depends on the brush as well. This is clearly not a good brush for sharp line art, but yeah, it's usually about the brushes you have. I know people say brushes don't make the artist. Of course they don't, but it does help with like what kind of texture, what kind of like look you want. But for sharp line art, definitely get a brush, or you can make a brush that's very clean. I know there's let me see. I have this brush. I don't know if it's yeah, a lot of my brushes are kind of they're a little stinky, but yeah. I guess stabilizer can help too, but yeah, I'm not very good at explaining, but yeah, it all depends on your thing. I'm trying to find something. There's a lot of brushes. This one's pretty good for sharp line art, I think. I edited it a lot, but yeah. Like for this, it shows too. If you go really slow, you won't get sharpness, but if you go really fast, you get a nice sharpness to it. But yeah, sharp line art is not really my forte. I like the little wiggly, chunky ones. Shit, which was that? Okay, I was using Miss Splotchy. Alright, where was I? I still feel like Bill's, you know what, Bill? We're gonna shrink your head. We're gonna do it. Or you know what, we'll just shrink Bill just, oops. It's not even a tool. We're gonna shrink Bill just so little, so much. So that he just doesn't look like he's towering over Ted. There we go. Shrinking is always better than expanding. Never mind. Looks like crap. You don't see it from like this, so it probably won't be so bad. Oh, almost done. He's slightly breathing. I really should use the vector thing. I don't know why I don't use it, because this is so cool, because you use vector and it's like you draw really tiny. Actually, first let's do it with the normal one. So you draw really tiny. Speak. Let's get into it. You draw really tiny and like you enlarge it. And it looks like caca. It looks terrible. But if you do it in the vector layer, it looks like this. Isn't that so cool? Ugh. It's amazing. And I just want to show you guys that if you're not convinced on Clip Studio or anything, this is like one of the best tools, and I never use it because I always forget. Unless I translate this into a vector layer. Can I do that? Did I already change the size? Oh shit, I already did it. Well, this is how it is. Alright. Yeah, it's amazing. It's one of the coolest tools on there. So if you're like constantly resizing stuff, but it's one of the, it's such a lifesaver. It's so sexy, man. Blob, not a hand. Hey, Sinky! Minaj. Minaj. Welcome back. I hope you found your pen. Life of the party. How do you find the motivation to draw on a regular basis? That's hard. I actually don't draw, because some people think I draw every single day. I don't draw every single day. I used to, when life was much less crueler and demanding. But I often do this thing where I draw one day, I take a break the next day, I draw another day, usually I at least like to draw twice in a row and then take a break and then do it again, and it just helps a lot. It helps to have days where you're like, you know what, I'm not going to draw anything. I don't care. No! My stream, is my stream still on or is it off? Got copy roll. Man, fuck YouTube. Bullshit. Man. That's bullshit. Oh, never mind. I'm back. He's no longer being blocked. What the fuck? Yo, YouTube is trash. Can you guys still hear me? Chill. Welcome! You just missed my stream get fucking like get its ass handed. That sucks. Alright, I guess I'll play these mixes. Man, I hate America and YouTube for that. It's bullshit. The party wheel keeps rolling. Yay! No, they copyrighted like some song I played. Some 90s song. I guess that's why. Damn, I didn't even know that happened. Guess that's why people stream on Twitch then. Yeah, no fun allowed. Alright, so we got 10. Good. This, I'm so happy with how he came out. I think he looks so happy. He looks very hot, I think. It's just those very important friendship bracelets. Dude, nutty. Did you guys hear about the... I don't know if you guys go on Twitter, but there's this whole, like, drama about, like, artists and big artists and little artists. It was very, very fun. I tried to say something, like, decent about it. There we go. Wait, if you guys didn't know, there was the debacle about what was it? Fucking that sounds so good, it's distracting. 10 layers of Discord. What's my opinions? What was it again? What was the many arguments? It was like, basically it was like, you know, people were upset because this very big artist, very famous, was like, if you don't, what was it? It was like, if you know, if you're not getting commissions, it's most likely because your art isn't at the skill level that it needs to be, and the little artists were very sad. And they're like, what do you mean? And you know, I don't think that's what the, I don't think the art is meant to sound like that. I think it just came off that way. But I can understand both sides. Yeah. Yeah, there was a whole hashtag called, you haven't exposed to art Twitter, Samara? Stay away from it. You're safer here. But, yeah, it was like, oh, it was just so much. Now you're talking about the prices. I'm like, damn, I forgot about that drama. But the one I think I got involved in was the artist telling people that if you're not getting commissions because your art isn't at a certain skill level, and it ruffled a lot of feathers, understandably, because there's just a way to go about. I don't know, because I personally don't think that people don't get commissions because their art level is not at the same skill level as Glenn Keane. I think you don't have to be great at anatomy or this and this and that, because come on, like Picasso would sell his shit for billions and his stuff looked like crap. But I think you have to be very confident. I think you have to reach a level of confidence and security in how you draw. I guess that makes sense. An art style, I guess. I don't want to say you need to have an art style, but you know, there's artists where they're not great. They're not at the same skill level as like someone who works at Disney, but they have such a distinct style, and you could tell they're so confident in that style. And you're like, damn, I want to buy something from them in their style. I don't care if it's not like super high quality. It's their style and it's so unique. That's what I think gets you commissions. And I also think you need, because I think the person was also saying, I mean, I'm fucking going off, but the person was also saying like that it's not followers that gets you commissions. I don't know. That's so much, some flavor. Yeah, it was just it was so much, and I think you do need. I think followers do matter. Yeah, it was like about followers don't matter, and that followers do matter in the sense that if you want to make money, you need followers. That's just how it is in this bitches and earth. You need followers. If you don't have no followers, you're gonna have trouble getting commissions. It's as simple as that. But in terms of skill, the amount of followers you have does not equal your skill. Not at all. But yeah, it kind of got out of hand because there was some artists who were like, what do you mean that art doesn't mean that the amount of followers doesn't matter? Of course it matters. And then it went crazy. And then the nobodies, what was it? The nobody artist hashtag started. And then some people were like, don't call yourselves nobodies, that's not nice. And I'm like, oh my god. Oh shit, where am I? Oh. Well, yeah, it was. Yeah, me too, dude. I agree, Samara. Like, I don't. This fucking song, man. I'm so embarrassed that it's playing, but I like this song. But yeah, I agree. When I used to work with kids, when I used to teach kids art, I was in love with their stuff. I'm like, oh my god. And I would tell them, dude, I wish I could make the stuff you did just now. It's so unique. It's so different. Kids are so confident in their work. I would absolutely pay money to see a kid draw Kandinsky. I'd pay them $200 if I had the fucking money. Hell yeah. Yeah, that's what the hashtag was about. Yeah, but it was started by artists who felt like they were considered nobodies, I guess. It's kind of sad. Goofy. Yeah, honest. This is I don't know if it's unpopular to say, but I do not like realistic, like hyper-realism art. Is just not. It's not tasty. Yeah, that's that on that, but the child doesn't. So yeah, the cakes. But yeah, like there was so many conversations. I'm like, yeah, I agree with this, and I'm like, wait a minute, they're talking about something else. It was a lot. I think quarantine is getting to people. Like really getting to people. No, your kids weren't confident in their art. That's always heartbreaking. I had a few kids like that too. Like they'd be like, it's ugly anyway, and I'm like, no, it's beautiful. You know, some kids they grew up under a lot of criticism, and it makes me sad. Getting your skill up, and then there was Discord. I don't know, like, what was that person called? Alexandria or something? Yeah, like, oh, thanks. Thank you, Artist Cat. Oh shit, this is probably gonna get me copyrighted, this song. Fuck, I'm scared to get copy wrote again, so I need to, I'm so mad. Hold on, I gotta find something that's like, not gonna lie, I'm gonna stream on Twitch from now on. That just pissed me off, man. Thank you. Man. I'm just gonna say one thing about Bill and Ted before I go back on topic. I fucking love Bill and Ted, man. I've been so depressed because my life sucks right now. And Bill and Ted has been the only like solace I've had. It makes me so fucking happy. So happy that I'm doing this competition that I know is a stupid exposure shit, but just because I love Bill and Ted so much, I'm doing it. And because I want Keanu to see it, so. Yeah. Yeah, the Alexandria lady said, that skill stuff, and I felt like I agreed and disagreed at the same time. But you know, I just don't think thinking about it, I'm like, I don't know if it deserved that kind of like people were kind of really attacking her, and I'm just like, damn, like, I don't know, man. What happened to screenshotting and then covering the name? That's what I do. I'm like, yo, I hope I win too. I'll be so mad if I don't win. I need that $2,000, man. Yo, if I win that, I'm considering getting, bless you, I'm considering getting a fucking Alienware laptop. Bless you again. Yeah, because apparently, I was gonna say Bill and Ted. Alex and Keanu are gonna be the judges, and I'm like, oh my god. I want them to see my art so bad. It's the little things in life, you know. But thank you guys. I hope your good luck wishes will help. I'm not usually a contest person. Right? 2K, but you know what's the downside of that prize? They get copied. They get to, basically the image is theirs. Like, they own it. The people behind the contest, and they're like, we're gonna sell t-shirts with your art. And I'm like, great. I'm not gonna make anything, but whatever. That's like the big down. It literally, had it not been for Keanu being a fucking judge, I wouldn't have done it. I'm kind of hoping like this will like open some doors for me too, but I don't know. Cause I love doing posters, so I would love to like do more. Yeah, someone on Instagram actually told me about the contest. Had it not been for them, I would have never known. I had no fucking idea. Why do you think I draw hands well? But I usually same way how I draw bodies. I learned how to draw bodies. There's like I look at pictures of hands, and then I draw them. I time myself. Like I give myself like a minute to draw these, like each and every hand, a minute each hand, and the more you do it, the more you start to like. It just comes to you like more naturally. You memorize it more. Because I hate sitting down and studying. I hate doing that. I hate sitting down and studying. So I do whatever I can to avoid that. Yeah, recently I've been feeling kind of weird about that though. Because I saw some people talk about like, there's this thing called another art thing on Twitter. Hi Mia. Welcome. Oh my god, I got blocked again. What's that called? What the fuck is that music? With the crumbling paper. Lo-fi. Oh, lo-fi it is. Cancel YouTube. I ain't lo-fi. Man, I'm so mad. Smile and wave, boys. Also, I'm planning on doing a sketchbook tour. soon, but first I gotta do so many things. I have so many art stuff planned. I've never been this busy artistically. But I fucking, can I just say I hate lo-fi or lo-fi beats? It is, ugh. It's no flavor. No flavor in this. Yeet. Yay. I hate it because YouTube is so fun to stream on. I like Twitch too, but I don't really have an audience there. I guess I'll just have to like let you guys know here that I'm streaming on Twitch. Sucks, man. I didn't even know they fucking did that. Now I gotta listen to this like bullshit. Oh, thanks. I wish I could like hook up a high quality mic for those kinds of videos. Where was I? Let's rework this. Oh god, been having pickles all day. Man, I'm glad you like them though. I love making them. They're the easiest videos to make. You just record it your schedule. I was listening to what was I listening to? I'll link the song. I love the song. I don't know what it's fucking called because it's in a completely different language. Let's see, history. It makes me so sad. Oh, I want to get wrote again or written. Yeah, it was this song. I love that song. Layers. Well. This one was kind of safe for me. Were we gonna funkify? I would have loved it either way. If you drew Kandinsky like what the kids call T-posing, I wouldn't care. I would love it. I love fan art. I love, especially of Kandinsky. He's a clown. It's so fun to see how people interpret him. So, layers. Where do we begin with layers? Well, layers, it's like, you know, like onions. There's, see if I'll kill this. I forgot what that word is. What's the word when you use something as an example? Well, whatever. I forgot what it was called. But analogy, yeah. Like an onion, you have layers where, like here, it's like an onion. Sorry, I'm really tired. I was gonna go somewhere with that, but basically, it's to keep your bits from crashing all together. So you got your line art layer here. You got Keanu or Ted, and here's where you would put your colors, so that it won't go over it. So if you put it over this, that happens. You don't want that to happen. You want the colors to be under it. So yeah, depending on where you want the colors to be, you want to be over it or under it, that's where you put your layers. Yeah, the more you do it, the more you get used to it. Do you still draw Glee? Oh, you remember from my Glee days. Nah, I actually don't draw Glee. Not as much as I used to, but I did recently draw a picture of Tina and Mercedes. Sometimes they'll sneak their way onto my art because, you know, I spent years redesigning them, so it's like, you know, I kind of want to don't completely stop drawing them because it took me a while to come up with those designs. But yeah, they'll pop up every now and then. That show though, it's put me through hell, man. Sad about Naya though. I hope she's okay. Not to bring that up, but it's pretty sad. Do you have a different layer for each type of coloring? Oh, nah, I don't know. I'm lazy. I don't like. I just like drawing on here on the side. It's fun. So thank you. Thank you much, Mia. You have a different layer for each thing. Like, this would be the only layer I really have is the line art. So this is line art layer. And then this is my coloring. And then this would be my shading. Like, I do colors, everything usually in one layer for colors. Even the background, because I just like that. I like the look of it. I find that at least for me, when I use a separate layer for everything, it can come off a bit sterile, and I don't like that. I like using one layer for all the colors, because I don't know, it just looks it has mistakes in it, and I like seeing some mistakes, because traditional art has mistakes. I think that's what makes traditional art look so good, is because you see the mistakes in it. Let's see. How are we doing, Ted? Is this a good enough Ted? I have to draw bigger body types again. I've been slacking, man. I've been drawing these fucking skinny dudes. I think it's because like I think I spent like years drawing like only bigger bodies that I literally had no idea how to draw skinny people. Like it was just like, I don't know how to draw that, like skinny people, so after a while I was like, maybe I should draw skinny people. But I feel like exploring different body types again. It's way more fun to draw like more varied types. See if I could read right now. Do you ever do little tiny simplified doodles for any big pieces, like doing a warm-up? Yes. Well, I try not to spend too much time, like for this piece. Well, part of the reason why I didn't want to spend too much time, because it's like they're basically gonna take the rights to it, so I'm like, I don't want to spend too much time on it. So for this piece, excuse me, I did this. This was because I did you can see all the bits of it now. I did a bunch of thumbnails just to see, to figure out the composition. And because originally they were going to be sitting down eating like takeout, and I'm like, that doesn't really get the energy of Bill and Ted. So I'm like, what about them in a car? And I'm like, oh my god, I loved it. I'm like, this is so fun, this is so hectic, it's very Bill and Ted. So I did that, and then I practiced cars, because I have no idea how to draw cars. And then I did a little color key. And what I did too is I copied this exactly and pasted it here, because it's just like, why not? Why make it harder for me when I could just copy and paste the thing, because instead of redrawing it. But usually I like to I like to spend as little time as possible planning and more time doing it, because I just feel like I don't like to pressure myself too much. But yeah, next question. I basically had this. That's not a question. Oh, thank you, Jojo Nugget. Sometimes I feel like my voice I'm always afraid my voice is either monotonous or too loud. So I try to, I don't know. Yeah, thank you. But I'm using Clip Studio Paint, if you're wondering. Clipo! Is that a customer? Oh, see you, Chelsea. Eat well. Big hearts, I love you. And this is for a contest, for a Bill and Ted contest. And you're like, make your own art of Bill and Ted. And I'm like, awesome, I can do that. And so I did it. It's also for me too, because this is the most like nuanced like Bill and Ted, I think, art. Not that nuanced, but you know, because I really wanted to improve on cars. I feel like I'm not good at drawing cars, so I figured I could use this opportunity to learn how to draw cars or get better at it. Alright, let's move on to something that is not their heads. I've literally just been like, it's really hard for me to talk and draw, so sometimes I just pause to talk. So it's okay if some things are a little janky. I don't mind that. I do have OCs. I have a clown. Do I have any drawings of him here? Ooh, I don't want you guys to see my secret stuff. Yeah, it's okay, whatever. They're all thumbnails anyway. Where is he? You know what? I'll show you guys something that I haven't posted yet. It's my OC. It's a Kandinsky. This is Kandinsky. He's a clown. He's inspired by Keanu circa Bill and Ted, and he's like the only OC I really draw. Yo, right? There's a lot of great artists on the nobody art tags, like artists I never heard of, and I'm glad they did it, because no offense, but sometimes like you have artists who have like 200,000K or like, I'm gonna join the hashtag, and it's like, great, now everyone's gonna see their stuff. But yeah, I don't use G Pen. I hate G Pen, man. That shit is so hard for me to use. I like pens that feel very rudimentary. Yeah, it's my OC. I'm glad you didn't know he was my OC. He's, you know, I love clowns and cute guys, so I figured, well, why not? Why not just mix that up? Alright, I think... Oh yeah, then answer your other question. This usually, something like this actually wouldn't take me as long as it does now, but because I'm so bad at drawing and talking, like when I talk, I have to like stop and like think about my words, because then I'll say something stupid or I'm just not gonna sound coherent. But something like this would usually take me, damn, hard to tell. I guess 3 hours maybe. I don't think this would take me as long, but I'm not used to streaming and drawing yet, so it's taking me a lot longer. But I don't mind it because I like talking to you guys. But this is, I'm probably gonna finish it by tomorrow, I think. Like, the hardest part was these guys' faces, and now that I have this done, you know, yeah. Excuse. Oh, I should make stickers. Why did I never thought of that? The magic school bus. Yay! I wanted to. I'm glad you get that from it. Yeah, I used to be deathly afraid of Ronald McDonald. I was so fucking scared of him as a kid. Like, it was like an irrational fear of him. Like, one time my mom bought a costume for Halloween. She's like, dude, she's like, te quiero ser un payaso para Halloween. And I'm like, no! I was screaming because they brought the costume, and I'm like, it was terrifying. But now I love clowns. I think they're very cute. I even like the killer clowns. They're so adorable. Is there something you still don't know how to draw well? For me, it's animals and interiors and buildings. Yeah. Oh my god. Yes. Because I was thinking about all the stuff that I can't draw. Yeah, I can't draw animals. You want to see me draw a cat? This is how I draw a cat. Just make sure this is a layer that's not a drawing layer. Okay. This is how I draw a cat. I can't draw cats. I've tried so hard to draw a cat. Meow. Yeah. It's actually not bad. But yeah, I don't know how to draw cats or dogs or animals. I'm not great at backgrounds. I can do them, but they're not to the point that I like them yet. Also cars. I'm trying to improve on cars more. Yeah, I think the key is just to fucking do it. I think the less you care about accuracy and how like perfect it looks so much better when you just like fuck it. Yo, me too, man. I don't like lingering on pieces for too long. Like I'm just like blech, boring. Like the max time I will spend on a piece is 2 days. I don't like spending like weeks on it. It drives me crazy. If I don't finish it, I don't finish it. That's just how it is to me. I'm gonna book it to your highlights. Book it to my house. Oh, Tony and that feed. Oh, my Instagram highlights. Oh, yay! That's my favorite piece. My Riverdale piece, the Tony and that feud. Like my goal in art is to get the essence of things, not to get it accurate. Like this card is actually, I'm not gonna lie, not to toot my own horn, it's pretty good. It's a pretty good card, but it's not no Akira Toriyama. Like his cards are freaking amazing. Oh, hold on. Yeah. 2:30. All right. Kids trying to extend their bedtime. Ugh. Yeah, like I don't like spending too long on pieces and stuff. Like it's just, but yeah, like I really try to capture his style of how he draws cars. Even though it's like he draws them accurately, but not realistically. I don't know. I really like these cars look like they have a personality of their own. And I love that, and I really wanted to capture that. Even though my car is a little wonky, I think it has personality, which is something that's what I wanted. So if it has personality, I think I've succeeded. Oops. Before, after. Oops. I was trying to see which one I like better. God damn it, I keep doing that. Like this Ted is like, this Ted's going to, he's going to his daughter's play rehearsal. This Ted is gonna go fucking be a slut at like Vegas. He's gonna have the time of his life. So I think I like this Ted. Let me just steal these girls from this layer. Oh, the artist? Let me see. Yes, that's what he does. That's what I love. Like it's like the cars are not exactly accurate, but as an artist, you have to like figure out, what do I want the focus to be? What do I want to really stand out? And he just knows exactly how to do that. But the artist is Akira Toriyama. Yeah, the cars in Dragon Ball are. I love Dragon Ball. Like Dragon Ball Z and GT is okay. Actually, I'm gonna go as far as say it's not very good compared to Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball just has this. I love the simpler stuff. So Dragon Ball is just so simple. It has a very focused plot, and the style is so cute, and the characters are so chunky, and I love it. Also, thank you. I'm glad you like my Incubus stuff. I feel like my Incubus stuff was I don't think it wasn't well received, but I could tell people were like, "What is this?" And I mean, I don't mind it. I love making Incubus art. Really? Oh, dude. Man, had it not been for the copyright, I would be playing Incubus music right now. Yeah, they're a great band. I was lucky that I was able to meet the lead singer. I think you guys saw me like fucking fangirl about that. Could not help myself. Oh, okay. There we go. Yeah, I try to make it a thing where I see them live every year. Obviously, this year I could not see them live. Small price to pay, but for okay, keys out. Yeah, pardon me while I burst. I was like blasting that when I turned 23. Yeah, I was like obsessed with them though, to a point where I did a whole like music video for them. I think it's on my YouTube. You probably saw it, but it's Pendulous Threads. Fucking love that song. I'm really trying to get into the anime scene, but I'm kind of looking for 90s animes that I keep suggesting. Honestly, I don't really like anime that much. It's just, I don't know. Like, I totally get why you want to watch like more 90s stuff. I prefer the style of 90s anime, but like if anyone recommends me like a current anime, I'm just like, no thanks. But yeah, I keep hearing B&A or whatever it is a really good show. That's what I hear, but I don't know. I don't really like the jokes in the anime. Kind of one note. But I did like Yuri on Ice. I liked that show a lot. I could just keep but 2.0 he is around with Sharpie. What do you make him more as? Because I want to capture it. I think groovy. Like a roundish, groovy. Like if you ever seen the show, I don't know how old you are. But if you know that, if you look up Schoolhouse Rock, that reminds me of Kandinsky, like very 70s. What was Violet Evergarden? How long is it? If it's too long, I don't know. But here's one show I won't watch: is One Piece. No thanks. I actually was obsessed with One Piece though when I was younger. Like obsessed with. I like that in there. Obsessed with One Piece, but can't pay to watch that now. So what's Violet Evergarden about? To share the deets. Fix this fucking sleeve again. Haha, there we go. That's better. Saving that. That's such a good fold. It's 13 episodes. Oh, okay. If it's 13 episodes, I could probably watch it. I'm just a bit. Musical note. Who was in the military? Ooh, military industrial complex. I'll probably check it out. If it's really, really good art style. It'll totally change. Oh, that sounds sad. Violet Evergreen. I'll trust your word. Cyber girl in the military. I'm not gonna lie, the style has that modern style that I don't like, but if it has a good plot, I'll probably check it out. I don't want to be too judgy. You know what show I really want to check out? The fucking, God, what's it called? Beer Stars or whatever. I love furry anime. I don't know why. I'm gonna admit it. Avatar. Well, since Avatar wasn't made in Japan, I would consider it not an anime, but it definitely has anime influence. That's another show I have to watch fully. Yeah, Beastars looks like a crazy show. I don't know why, but furry anime is just so interesting. Like, I watched season 1 and 2 of Agretsuko, I think it was called. Very good show. Very, very good show. But oof, okay. Do a little stretch. I almost stopped the whole stream instead of muting the mic. Yeesh. Wink. Let's look at everything. Excuse me. Damn, they feel kind of out of place. Whatever, fuck it. I'm just gonna. You know, maybe if I. Yeah, I probably just gotta do that. It looks so weird. Alright. Let's draw the kids in a very half-assed way. Legosi. That's a cool name. I have a lot of respect for furries. You know, the cool ones. I did watch a fucking YouTube thing where, like, it was pretty gross. It's called Don't Mess with Dogs. It was really bad, but it was interesting, but it was really, really depressing. But I assume the whole furry community is not like that, but scary stuff. Bill and Ted daughters. Wait a minute. I have them in my... Yeah, okay. You saw it? Oh my god. It was... Because I was trying to draw Bill and Ted, and then... You know, I was drawing, you know, NSFW Bill and Ted, and then I was, I like to hear them. And then I was listening to it, and I'm like, oh god, how can I draw this while listening to this? For me, the more human the anthropomorphic like characters, the better. If they have like a snout, like if the animal has like a snout, like, and they have little cute little paws, and it's supposed to be like cute, I'm like, oh, that's cute. But if it's like supposed to be sexy and they have like, it just looks like a dog on his hind legs, I'm like, I don't know. I do like monsters though. Humanoid monsters. Let's get this drawing out for you. Now, as long as it's still up, I'm just gonna finish these girls and then call it a night, or just call it a night for recording. I'm probably gonna, you know, spruce it up a little bit behind your backs. And sorry, ladies, you're gonna get a generic face or lady. Oh, they look so cute. Oh, fuck it. I'm giving her Bill's nose. You can't stop me. The Kandinsky sketch? Nah, it's already done. It's supposed to be like those half finished kind of things. Oh, Nightman. I know it's fucking hot. It's really fucking hot. Thank you for all the questions, Mia, by the way. Your questions are really keep the stream very lively. I want to give her Bill's nose, but then it doesn't look like the actress. I'll do a mix. There. You know what? I'll just make it like the actress nose, whatever. I'll nerf her nose for the sake of accuracy. Oh my. Just think he's sad. Yeah, I really can't wait for you guys to see like the video I'm working on, man. For all you little clown lovers or haters. But I kind of wish I recorded more of that process, but kind of wanted most of it to be a bit of a secret. All right, we have